What happens when Earth's mightiest heroes face the galaxy's greatest betrayal? Today on Multiverse of Mayhem, we're dropping the Avengers into the Star Wars universe at the worst possible moment, Order 66. Could Iron Man's tech detect clone betrayal? Would Captain America's tactical mind see the trap? Can even the Hulk survive millions of blasters aimed at his back? If you love crossover breakdowns that actually respect both universes, smash that subscribe button and let's dive into this ultimate test of survival. Here's our scenario. The 6 original MCU Avengers, Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, Hulk, Black Widow and Hawkeye, replace 6 Jedi generals during the Clone Wars. When Palpatine triggers Order 66, they're scattered across the galaxy, commanding clone troops who suddenly turn their weapons on them. We're analysing this using peak versions from Endgame with full knowledge of their abilities, but no prep time for the betrayal. Let's see who makes it out alive. Starting with our most vulnerable Avenger, Hawkeye. Clint Barton's survival depends entirely on positioning. If he's in the field with clones, he's done. No enhanced durability, no superhuman reflexes, just a guy with a bow surrounded by soldiers with blasters. His only chance being on Overwatch when Order 66 hits, seeing his troops turn on other positions and ghosting before they target him. Survival rate 8%. Hawkeye's skills are perfect for surviving afterward. Hiding, guerrilla tactics, staying off the grid, but surviving that initial betrayal only if he's incredibly lucky with positioning. Now, let's talk about Black Widow. Natasha fares slightly better. Her spy instincts might pick up the sudden shift in clone behaviour, that split second where they stop mid-conversation, receive orders and turn. She survived double crosses before, but she's still an unenhanced human surrounded by armoured soldiers with energy weapons. Her best bet is close quarters, where she can use clones as human shields, disarm a few, and create chaos to escape. Survival rate 17%. If anyone can vanish into a war-torn galaxy and build a spy network to fight back, it's Natasha. But surviving that first minute requires everything going right. Iron Man, here's where things get interesting. Tony's armour is his lifeline, and assuming he's wearing it when Order 66 hits, he's got significant advantages. Energy shields, flight capability, and firepower that outclasses standard clone weapons. More importantly, Jarvis/Friday might detect the encrypted transmission, triggering Order 66, giving Tony precious seconds of warning. Sir, I'm detecting an unusual neural implant activation in all clone units. The real question, can his arc reactor and repulsors last through fighting potentially thousands of clones? In a ground battle, Tony could hover out of range and pick off threats. In space, he's facing capital ships. Survival rate 70%. Technology and flight give Tony options most Jedi didn't have. His ego might make him try to save clone units instead of immediately fleeing, but he's got the tools to survive. Moving on to Captain America, Steve Rogers presents a fascinating case. His enhanced physique isn't Jedi-level supernatural, but his shield is virtually indestructible against blaster fire. More importantly, Steve's tactical mind and experience with betrayal, Hydra within shield, might pick up subtle signs. Clones suddenly breaking formation, taking positions that only make sense for surrounding allies, not enemies. The shield becomes a mobile fortress. Steve's fought off dozens of Hydra soldiers with energy weapons. Clone blasters aren't that different. His stamina means he can fight defensively for hours, looking for escape routes. Survival rate 60%. Not because he can defeat entire battalions, but because Steve Rogers excels at fighting retreats and tactical withdrawals. He'll save as many loyal clones as possible, but he'll survive. Hulk. Banner might die in the first barrage, but Hulk, clone blasters are basically angry mosquitoes. We've seen Hulk tank Chitauri energy weapons, Stark's repulsors, and Thor's lightning. Standard clone armament isn't dropping the green Goliath. The real danger is space battles. If Hulk's ship gets destroyed in orbit, even he needs to breathe. But on the ground, Hulk smashes through battalions like tissue paper. The psychological effect alone, watching this green monster shrug off concentrated fire while thunderclapping entire squads, might make clones break programming out of sheer survival instinct. And the space question is tricky. In comics, Hulk has survived in space for extended periods. The MCU never clearly establishes his vacuum survival, though his Asgardian arena stint suggests enhanced durability against environmental threats. Even if he needs air eventually, his lung capacity and regeneration could let him survive explosive decompression long enough to smash his way to safety. Survival rate, 95%. Whether in space or ground combat, Hulk's raw durability means Order 66 is more inconvenience than threat. The only real danger is being stranded in deep space with no way to reach anything smashable. Thor. The god of thunder in Order 66 is almost unfair. Mjolnir/Stormbreaker blocks energy attacks better than any lightsaber. His durability tanks blast a fire even without blocking. Lightning area attacks can disable entire battalions of clones simultaneously, and unlike Jedi who need ships, Thor can summon the Bifrost for instant evacuation. More importantly, Thor's fought betrayals before. Loki's schemes have prepared him for allies becoming enemies. The moment clones turn, Thor's response is decisive. Lightning storm, then Bifrost out. Survival rate, 95%. Only massive orbital bombardment or specialised weapons pose real threats. Thor isn't just surviving Order 66, he's probably leading the counter-rebellion afterward. But here's the twist. What if they're together when Order 66 hits? The Avengers' whole thing is teamwork, making them stronger than individuals. Tony's tech detects the betrayal. Steve coordinates defence. Thor and Hulk provide overwhelming firepower, while Natasha and Clint execute precision strikes. Together, they're not just surviving, they're winning. The clones' primary advantage, overwhelming numbers and surprise, gets negated by the Avengers' diverse skill sets. No Jedi could fly, tank and lightning storm simultaneously. The 501st Legion that slaughtered the Jedi Temple would find themselves facing something unprecedented. Heroes who fight like an army unto themselves. Group survival rate, 99%. Together, only planet-killing weapons pose real threats. So could the Avengers survive Order 66? Individually, ranges from Hawkeye's slim chances to Thor's near certainty. But the real answer is that the Avengers represent something the Star Wars galaxy rarely sees. Heroes without force sensitivity, who've reached godlike power through technology, enhancement, or pure divinity. Order 66 worked because Jedi, for all their power, were remarkably similar, melee fighters with precognition and energy absorption. The Avengers' diverse power sets break the paradigm Palpatine exploited. Sometimes the best counter to space wizard betrayal is good old-fashioned Thunder God immunity. What do you think? Would your Avenger rankings differ? Drop your power scaling takes below and subscribe for more crossover breakdowns. This is Multiverse of Mayhem, where we assemble facts across all realities. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.